It reminds me of, I always tell this story. One of my professors, Mr. Butson, when I was in high school, he did a presentation and to talk about reaching children in school. But the same thing applies to anyone. If, like, he set up the desks, he set up like a classroom, and he had this board like he was teaching. And I think they were like bricks, like paper bricks that he wrote different things on, that children could be dealing with at home. And so he had some students sit behind the desk and he's teaching. And as he's teaching, someone is placing a brick on those desks. And it's just adding up and adding up. And so his message was, how can I reach these children when they have all this other stuff going on in their lives? They're hungry. They're coming to school hungry. Or they just saw their mom get beat up by their dad, or vice versa, right? Or anything. Like they had to walk to school so many miles because they didn't have transportation. Their mom had to go to work and nobody was there to take them to school. How can I reach them? And I think that a lot of times people have a hard time reaching, teaching, and listening and caring when they see all of that weight on that person that they're carrying, all those bags that they're carrying. They're so weighed down with so many different things that when I try to reach them, it just seems so overbearing, right? And some people give up. I've seen it several times in church and even outside of church. But talking about like how, God says to cast all your burdens onto me because it's too heavy for us to carry. And that's why we as people, if you're putting your burdens onto me, I can't carry you. I can't carry your burdens. It's not for me to carry. It's for you to pass on to the Lord for Him to carry. The same thing happens when the mother sees their child going through hard times, racism, or anything for that matter. And she feels their heaviness on her, and it feels like it's too much to bear. Mm-hmm. How can we reach them? Because there's people that don't want to help them uncover those things that are so deep within their souls that they just, so much trauma, so many different experiences in life that have caused them to be upset or angry or lashing out. And then you have people who don't want to go to counseling, who don't want to get therapy or even try therapeutic exercises to help them deal with or cope with whatever they're dealing with. Because again, they're not going to listen to me. They just want to medicate me. They don't understand because you don't feel like they understand because it seems like they're not listening, right? I think some people don't want to help because the burden seems so heavy. So they just we're just going to let them be. Mm-hmm. It's just too much. I just can't deal with that. It's just, it's like, you got too much going on over there. But that's the thing. It's like, you have, like in the school system, you have some teachers who care so much. They want to help those children, brick by brick. You're dealing with some poverty at home. You hungry? Come on, come early. You come early to school and get you some food so that you can hear me later. Right. Teach you this lesson. You're coming to school dirty. Let's go, wash up in the bathroom. Here's a towel. Here's some clean clothes. I've seen teachers who actually help children like that. But some of them don't want to deal with it. And it's the same thing about racism. It's the same thing with trying to understand each other. People don't want to deal with it. It seems like it's too much to bear. People don't want to help. They figure they know it all. And some people even feel they know all about me as a black woman or my culture. And vice versa, right?